We're now sort of starting to talk about musicians' injuries as episodic illness, which is a term that we apply to things like multiple sclerosis or HIV, those kinds of things where you know that the person is going to have times when they feel quite well and times when they're feeling quite ill. And so we find that with musicians now. So people who have this type of repetitive strain, it's not something that usually goes away and never comes back. It's something that they're working with throughout their career. So they know that if they play difficult repertoire and they play too many hours and they play too rough, then that's going to set them up for a problem, and so they've got to minimize those factors. And they should be warming up, and they know that to a certain extent, but a lot of them do sort of a musical warm-up, which is fantastic, but you also need to think of it as a physical warm-up, so treating yourself just like an athlete would, right? So spending actually some time at the beginning of a practice session playing easy repertoire, but really just focusing on actually getting the body ready for activity. And even stepping back even further, they could do something like running on the spot or jumping jacks or running up and down stairs to get the body actually warm and the joints lubricated and ready for action. So that's one of them. Another is during the actual practice sessions, really making sure, first of all, that they're taking breaks regularly. So we usually say 5 minutes every half hour. If you're injured, you might want to take more breaks than that or more frequent. And the other thing is incorporating mental practice and reflection. A little bit of visualization is always a good thing, so that you don't always actually have to be playing the instrument in order to be practicing.